Just 2 centuries after the Mongol devastation, Herat rises again. Under the Timurids, it becomes one of the greatest cultural capitals of the Islamic world, a center of art, science, and Silk Road trade. Under Timur, Samarkand becomes the heart of a vast empire. Tribute flows in from across Central Asia, including Afghanistan. Wealth, knowledge, and artistry are brought together to build one of the most powerful courts of the medieval world. Under Queen Gavhar Shah, Herat enters a golden age of architecture. The Musalla complex becomes one of the most ambitious building projects of the Islamic world, bringing together Persian design, Central Asian engineering, and master craftsmen from across the empire. In Herat's royal Kitabkhana, knowledge is transformed into art. Under master like Behzad, Persian miniature painting reaches its peak. These manuscripts preserve history, poetry, and science with extraordinary precision and beauty. Under Sultan Hussain Baikara, Herat reaches its cultural peak. Poets like Jamnath like Behzad and scholars from across the region gather here. This court becomes one of the greatest intellectual centers of the late medieval world. In the courts of Herat, poetry reaches its final classical peak. Narratives and works that blends Platonism, philosophy, and storytellings. In Timurid architecture, geometry becomes a language. Every pattern, every line follows precise mathematical principles. These structures are not just buildings, but expressions of order, symmetry, and the infinite.
In Timurid Herat, astronomy continues a tradition stretching back to scholarhood.
These astronomers map the heavens with remarkable precision, preserving knowledge that will later influence both the Islamic world and Renaissance Europe. Herat's bazaars connect the entire known world from Ming China to the Mediterranean. Goods, ideas, and cultures flow through this city. It stands at the center of the Silk Road, at the height of Timurid power. Gahar Shad, one of the most powerful women of her time, transforms Herat through architecture. Her patronage shapes the city's skyline and cultural identity. Her mosque complex becomes one of the greatest achievements of the Timurid age. Ali Shah Navoy elevates Chagatai Turkic into a major literary language. His work shapes the cultural identity of Central Asia and defines the intellectual life of Herat at its peak. Kamaluddin Behzad, the greatest master of Persian miniature painting, his work transforms illustration into narrative art. Every figure, every detail carefully composed to capture movement, emotion, and story within a single frame. In 1507, the Shaibanid Uzbeks under Muhammad Shaibani Khan advance on Herat. The Timurid state, weakened by internal divisions, can no longer resist. The great cultural capital of Khorasan is about to fall. This land was not yet called Afghanistan, they called it Khorasan, the land where the sun rises, and for one extraordinary century, it was the most radiant place on earth.